Hello friends. Welcome back to Wonderfully Made Bible Stories for Children. Last time, we saw how God called Moses through a burning bush and gave him a special job to go back to Egypt and help rescue the Israelites. Today, we'll hear what happened when Moses finally obeyed and stood before Pharaoh, the powerful king of Egypt. Would Pharaoh listen? And how would God show his mighty power? Are you ready? Let's jump in. After hearing God's voice, Moses was still unsure. He didn't think he was the right person for the job. But God promised to be with him and even sent his brother Aaron to help speak. So Moses and Aaron returned to Egypt, just as God had said. When they arrived, they went to Pharaoh with a message from God. "Let my people go." Pharaoh was not impressed. He didn't believe in the God of Israel, and he refused to listen. So God gave Moses a sign to show Pharaoh. Aaron threw down his staff, and it turned into a snake. Pharaoh's magicians did the same with their magic tricks, but Aaron's snake swallowed up all the others. It was clear, God's power was greater. But Pharaoh still said no. God told Moses to go back to Pharaoh again and again, saying, "Let my people go so that they may worship me." But each time Pharaoh refused. So God sent 10 plagues, one by one, to show his power and rescue his people. The Nile, Egypt's main source of water, turned to blood, the fish died, and the water stank. Frogs filled every house, bed, and bowl. Gnats swarmed the land, tiny bugs everywhere. Then came flies, buzzing all around and making life miserable. The Egyptians' animals got sick and died. Egyptians' skin broke out in painful sores and boils. Hail came crashing down with thunder and fire, ruining fields. Locusts covered the land and ate what was left. Then came darkness for 3 days. No one could see anything. Each time, God showed his control over nature. But Pharaoh's heart stayed hard. The people of Egypt were hurting, but Pharaoh refused to let the Israelites go. Still, Moses obeyed God, plague after plague. God was showing everyone that he was stronger than any king, and that he cared about his people. God had one final plague, and this one would be more devastating than all the earlier ones. We will look more into it next time. Even when it was difficult, Moses kept going because God told him to. Sometimes obeying God means waiting and trusting, even when we don't see results right away. But God never forgets his promises, and he never stops caring for his people. Let's take a moment to think together. When Moses first asked Pharaoh to let the Israelites go, Pharaoh made things worse for the Israelites instead. Have you ever tried to do the right thing but things got worse instead of better? Do you sometimes feel like giving up when things are hard? Can you think of a time when God helped you keep going? God sees you, just like he saw his people in Egypt. And he is strong enough to help, even when things seem impossible. Thanks for joining me today. Next time, we'll find out what happens after all the plagues. Will Pharaoh finally let the Israelites go? And how will God make a way for them to escape safely? Until next time, remember, you are wonderfully made, And God is with you every step of the way. Bye for now.